guys, I'm doing another Ask FM Q&A. Yeah, I've been kind of skimping on videos on this channel. I'm really sorry. I am, however, editing a vlog right after the video that I'm uploading for the last video that you have seen goes up. So there will be this video and then a vlog, and then I'll have like the birthday vlog when Tom is here and some random extra shit. It's gonna be really good, hopefully. I'm not blowing this out of proportion, but I'm thinking it'll be really good. Ask FM Q&A, we're gonna get into it. Leave questions down below in the comments or on Ask FM. Sometimes I do go through comments and I just like stick them in the Ask FM questions, but like on the paper that I've, anyways. So first question is, would you name your fans? Some YouTubers call their fans a certain name. I don't know, what would you guys want to be called? I feel like you should name yourself, since I'm not creative and I don't want to bestow a horrible name on you guys. So if you could name our little younging 19 Ashley Elizabeth family, what would you want me to call you? Because I don't even like calling you fans. I think that's kind of degrading, to be honest. What's your opinion on masturbating? What age do you think is too young to be masturbating? I think it's very normal to explore your body at a young age. You know, you see a lot of toddlers like touching themselves just because it's an educational experience for them. And I think it's definitely natural and normal to do this, you know, at any age. I don't think there's any weird age as long as you learn the appropriate times to do this, but super normal, and there will be a more in-depth video on that come November 1st on my main channel. Link down below, subscribe if you haven't, yay! Are you religious? I am agnostic. I have an entire video on my whole religious views, which I will link down below. Well, is it a good idea to be best friends with your ex? I wouldn't say it's like the best idea, but I mean, this definitely depends on how you ended it, if either of you have feelings for each other. A lot of people can't go back to being friends, let alone best friends with your ex, but some people can. It really depends on how things ended and how you feel about each other, if there's any animosity towards the other person. But if you can, go for it if you just want the other person to be happy and it's not super weird, but it can be tough in many, many situations. What do you do when you've repeatedly told the guy you're not interested, but he can't take a hint? It depends on how you've been saying it. If you're that nice, like, I'm just not interested, or I'm just like, I'm kind of busy this weekend, so I can't. Like, not all guys can take that hint. It's kind of miraculous to me when guys can actually understand the hint that I'm dropping down, and they can be like, oh, pick up the hint. Oh, she's not interested. All right, that's fine. It very rarely happens, and girls are the same way. It very rarely happens that we can, like, pick up on subtle hints, but we are more notorious for it. So I would just kind of amp it up a little bit, be a little bit more direct, say, listen, I'm not interested, I need you to, you know, back off a little bit. Still not getting the hint, get a little bit more rude. Okay, you're crossing a line, you need to step off, this is getting really frustrating. It's, you know, you're stepping on some boundaries here. And then if he's like getting stalkery, you tell somebody, like, it might seem like an overreaction, but you should always worry about your safety. Do you pay for your Bonjour, Jolie boxes, or do they send them to you for free because you make videos for them? They send them all for free, but it's more of like a program where if a certain number of people sign up, then I get like a free box, which is totally fine because you guys have been signing up and you've been loving all the boxes. I haven't had any complaints. Like literally 0 people have been like, I got my box and it sucks. So I think it's a good program. I mean, if the boxes ever started to suck or if I started getting a bunch of complaints, obviously that would have to change, but I think it's a good service, and I like promoting good services to you guys. When girls complain about guys watching porn, they need to just think about it like this. Porn can make their sex drive easier to control. Would you rather him be sitting with you and your parents in the room and he has a boner because he's so horny, let them handle themselves how they like? We had a huge discussion on Ask FM, me and a couple of people talking about porn and, you know, why I believe personally that it's not a big fucking deal if guys or girls watch it, and I don't understand why females get so upset that their boyfriends, or sometimes even switch, you know, guys can get mad at girls for using sex toys or something like that. Like, I don't understand why people get so angry about masturbation or what turns people on, because it's not a big fucking deal. It's really not. Like, it's taboo to talk about in a lot of situations, but you can't get mad at someone for pleasuring themselves because you're not there 100% of the time, so step off. I get this question every time I post new stuff on my Storenvy, which I just did, and it is, how does Storenvy work? And in case you guys are interested, I'm saying this both to promote myself and to answer some of your questions on a wider basis. If you want to sell your old clothes or, you know, things that are still in good condition, you can make a Storenvy, you put them up, you set a price, you set shipping prices, and then people make orders, you get their address, and then you ship it out to them. And that is how it works. I added new stuff, link down below if you're interested. So there you go, Storenvy. Sell your shit. Can you do a video on how to study? Please, nothing I do seems to work for me. I'm in year 12, so I really need help. Year 12 sucks. I can completely agree with that. Funny enough, because I was homeschooled and like my room was my study place, ever since I redid it, like I just can't focus in here on schoolwork. So, and I think it's because it's completely different. Like it's no longer my study place. This is now my bedroom and my relaxation place. So I now study at school. I will stay at school after classes. I will study on breaks. I can't study at home anymore. So find a place that you feel comfortable studying, whether it's like a library or like somewhere you can concentrate and really get your work done. Because when I'm in my room, I'm distracted by Tumblr and YouTube videos. But when I'm at school, I'm like, no, this is a learning environment. Get your shit done so you can go home and take a nap. I need money for a school trip, but my family doesn't have enough money. The trip is to DC for a scholarship program for me, and I'm in middle school. What can I do to get money? Okay, making money when you are too young for a legitimate job. You can babysit. Babysitting programs are super, super, super boring, but it'll make the parent feel better. As long as you know how to not kill a kid, you're good. So babysitting, dog walking, yard work, chores around the house if your parents give you allowance. I mean, if you really want to do like a lemonade stand or something, that won't earn you much money anymore because it's not 1950. But, I mean, just like babysitting, I think, is the biggest one. If you have family friends and they need a night out, be like, hey, I will babysit for you. It's $10 an hour. Start cheaper and work your way up as you get more experience. And, yeah, babysitting. Do that. But that is it for this Ask FM Q&A. We did some sexual stuff, we covered lots of masturbation questions, so if you want to leave more dirty, weird questions, Ask FM down below. And yeah, make sure that you check out my main channel for a couple of Halloween tutorials that I'm going to be doing, and a bunch of hauls. I hauled this hat. Oh my god, spoiler. I hauled this shirt too. Oh my god, so many spoilers. And yeah, I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.